We on the block with it, 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 we on the block, we on the block with it, we on the block with it, we on the block with it, we on the block, live and direct, live and direct, live and direct.
Ryan All-Star, New Jack, Philly is the city. We in Sound Village on the block with Spade O. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know who Spade O is. For those who don't know, all you gotta do is type the name in and everything will pop up. You know what I mean? First, I'm gonna start off first by saying I'm a fan of you, bro. I've been rocking with you since 9798. When y'all had the figure tape ski mask on the cover, you was killing all the freestyles and everything. When I wanted to be a rapper, I wanted to sound like you, my nigga. And I'm quite sure everybody in the city did. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's humbling. You know, I hear people say that about me. You know, I was just a little kid from North Philly taking a shot. You know what I mean?
Man, all y'all was doing y'all thing, you know, when you and Spade and Dutch had the group and everything.
Right.
I remember you were signed to Undertainment with Undies and everything, you know.
Right.
I'm up there in the age, you know what I'm saying, for you young bucks, y'all probably don't know what I'm talking about.
Nah, but you're on your history. You're on top of your game. You're on your history.
And I also remember when, like I said, when I was a fan back in 9798, you know, I grew up in the Erie Avenue section, Nicetown, so it was the same neighborhood and everything. Right. And I was in class with a guy, he's like, yeah, I know the boy Ace of Spade. He live on my mom block. I'm like, man, you don't know him, man. Like, yes, he did. Look, they in the group they call Lyrical Terrorists. The LT used to call, you know what I mean? So I used to listen to that.
Yeah, that was before.
Yeah, before the Vegas. And I used to listen. You and two other boys, I think.
Right, it was three of us. Three other boys.
Yeah, I can't remember their names, but you know, like I said, I was a fan of the
Dark, Jamie, and Reg. Yeah, that was my squad back then.
Y'all had the deals. Y'all was just killing everything. You know what I'm saying? Y'all made it fun. It was y'all. It was Ram Squad.
Right.
They was the only people I paid attention to when I was a young boy.
Right.
Now I know there was other groups out there, but like I said, the Figures and you all, y'all just stood out to me. You know what I mean?
Nah, it was good. It was good times back then.
Hey, it was, man. Chime in, man, cause I got a lot to say. You might not get a chance to talk.
Hey, listen, I've been a fan. I'm kind of trying not to be starstruck right now.
Nah, it's really that real.
No, seriously, like real shit. Like you was my favorite rapper out of Philly, flat out, hands down. You know what I'm saying? Had the Figures tape, listened to all the freestyles. I knew a couple of them by heart. I used to go around saying shit like it was mine. You know what I'm saying? But as a fan, you know what I'm saying, from me, I just like, cause you back now, I'm glad you back. My whole thing was like, what was your mindset upon getting back in the game?
Well, I mean, you know, I felt as though I owed it to the game. Because, you know, like people like y'all that always supported me for like, you know, it's a lot of people, I was going for over a decade, and there's a lot of people that been here all that time, people care less what they got to say.
True.
So just for the fact that people still wanted to hear what I had to say, it was just like, it was like surreal for me. I was like, yo, why y'all still care? Like, you know what I'm saying?
You really care, because, you know, I had a couple of people, you know, I had two people that was locked up actually, which, yo, the bull Spade up in here, and I don't know if they was telling me the truth or not, but they said y'all was performing when y'all was in?
No. To be honest, like, they used to have talent shows.
Okay.
At the I never used to perform at them, and then like the year I knew I was going home, everybody's like Spade, and I was like, all right,
I'm like, you lying, man.
I had to knock a little rust off.
Oh, okay.
Because it was cool, because it was like that was the only time they really let you use the music equipment in the jail. Is when, you know, talent show time came around. So I used to just, you know.
And I found it amazing, like I said, you was going for 10 plus, and you came back, I heard you on Cosmic Cav, and you didn't lose a beat. Like the Twitter work, you came back, and when I was listening, I was like, you still sound like the same Spade, you wasn't sounding like what's going on right now, and you still was getting busy with those lyrics and that aggression, like you still was Spade O.
Nah, because to be totally honest, I never really listened to music while I was upstate.
Okay.
Like, I didn't listen to much music. I didn't watch many videos. So I really wasn't swayed by the change in the tide. So, you know, when I came home, it was still pure me. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, if I'm going to go down, I'm going to go down my way.
Okay.
Like, I'm not going to go down being somebody else. I'm going to go down being me. So it's like, we never sway one way or the other, because at the end of the day, it's important to me. It's about making money. I still want to look in the mirror and respect who I see. So, money go.
And I know a lot of rappers upset. Y'all can feel any type of way y'all want, but I'm just like, this boy was going for 10 plus. And y'all still on your third mixtape, still talking about you waiting on your moment and all this other stuff. And you got right back in the mix. Like, you could have easily said, take it, young boys, y'all can have it, but you just really, like, kick niggas in their face. You in the mix. We see you on the gram. We hear you on the radio. Come on, man.
Nah, but it's just like, I think a lot of artists, older artists, make the mistake of competing
Okay.
You know what I'm saying, with younger guys, and like I never took the competition approach, because when I look at them, I'm like a proud big brother when I see them doing anything. You know what I mean? I don't look at them as competition.
You worry about
I look
yourself.
at them as proud little brothers, and I'm glad to see them doing like that's. I feel as though I have a responsibility to keep them on the straight way.
Yeah.
Like, you know, when I talk to them, I don't talk to them as if, although they're my peers, I talk to them as in a mentor type of way. That's
Okay.
why I speak to them.
Young
And they
OG.
accept it. They accept and they appreciate it.
Yeah, go ahead.
I seen him. It was on YouTube. You was talking to Reed and I think it was Quilly.
Yeah, because I get tired of hearing, well, such and such DJ don't play my records, or such and such won't do this, or such as. And I said, well, you know, like, take responsibilities, make better records,
Right.
make better stuff. Like, you know, when we was coming up with major figures and State Prop and everybody, we had a signature Philadelphia sound.
Right.
And I said, I come home and I hear half of the stuff that was coming out of Philadelphia, and I thought dude was from Atlanta, or this, like, I'm like, yo,
We had a lot of trap beats when that wasn't
Yeah,
really
like-
our sound.
yeah, I'm like, where y'all going? Then y'all wondering why they're not playing your records. Why they don't want to play records that sound like Future? They already got Future.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they don't want to play records that sound like this artist because they already have that artist. Like, we got to stay true to what we do.
Now I like how you working with the young guys, because I actually heard the remix you and Quilly did over the Chief Keef joint,
Yeah.
and then I heard a couple freestyles. I actually the freestyle y'all did off your tape, you know, Meek Mills. I think y'all mass murdered that joint. Cosmic played that like 17 times back to back.
Nah, that's like Meek's my little guy.
I mean, I like how you work with him. I see you getting busy and everything. And when you and Meek, I can't remember what freestyle it was, but it was one of the joints. You know, as soon as you came home, y'all jumped on it. And you was like, DC is the army, better yet the neighbors. Yeah, Pound Cake. I got because that joint. I can't remember which one it was. But when you said that line, I'm like, is Spade O fucking with DC or affiliation?
Nah, it's just family. Like,
Okay.
when I came home, they was like open armed. I mean, you know, I got my own situation.
Okay.
On Deck
On Deck
Entertainment. I play
Entertainment.
for the team I own, so it's like it's cool.
Okay, cool.
At this juncture in my career, like for me to be signed to someone else, that makes sense for me.
Okay. Do your own thing, because you got the name and everything.
Yeah.
You know, because when you first came home, I ain't gonna hold you, just as a fan, I was like, I gotta hear crazy Spade O freestyle. And I was thinking, I wonder if the Figures just gonna do one tape just for the streets. Because when you've been going, I'm a Figure fan, like I say,
Right.
you and Ab Lava was my favorites. And I love Rolly, man, because he just was crazy as all out
Nah, that's my
Like, I love Rolly for that.
Yeah.
But as far as lyrics and everything, not taking nothing away from the other members, you know, but you and Lava, y'all really had the lyrics. So when I used to buy those tapes from Germantown, the area, wherever the store was, y'all used to come up with joints every 2 weeks with like 10 tracks on it. I was just wishing like that. I just want all on Bump, Dutch, Spade, everybody to jump on one of the newest beats and just murder it. Because I used to kill stuff. I just wanted that energy back. Because the music that I listen to now in Philly, I don't have that feeling.
Right.
So I skip over a lot of dudes. Like if they name it already popping, I don't listen to nobody. You know what I mean? 'Cause
Nah, but you gotta give
everything
them a
sound the
shot,
same.
man. You might miss the boat,
Yeah,
man.
I might miss the boat, but a lot of that stuff sound the same. Unless it's the ones that somebody be like, yo, you gotta listen to him, or maybe Cosmic playing it, or any other DJ playing it, or the internet. You know, because nowadays the internet. You see how shit change.
I mean, it's a lot of dope talent in Philly. Like, Philly's never been at a shortage of talent. At the end of the day, we a music town. You know what I'm saying? We always been, but it's just
Since
like,
Philly International back in the day, the
yeah,
R&B
we always
soul
been a
shit.
music town, but it's just like, you know, sometimes I sit down with a lot of younger artists here, and I'm like, I get to understand that they don't really get it. You know, a lot of them don't get it. They don't see the opportunities that's in front of them. You know, they more enthused with looking successful rather than being successful, and they don't want to take the proper channel. See that, and I don't just blame them. I blame social networks, social media, YouTube, because they don't have the foundation of
It's
coming
like
up through the ranks.
just put something on it.
Not just that, like, you know how we came up, like you said, we was putting out tapes every weekend.
Tape CDs.
But I mean,
tapes
but
played out,
before we
CDs,
got
man.
to that point, we were doing open mics, you know, with 7 or 8 of us, and we got one microphone passing it around, and we went up New York, rating studio sessions, battling the rappers, and we did,
I used to murder on radio station. I got a lot of classic radio freestyles.
Yeah, but we have to get that stuff like that gives you foundation. Because I mean, at the end of the day, sometimes the water get rough, and you got to know how to tread water until it get better. And a lot of young artists, they don't have that foundation. So therefore, when things is going good, when they generate their buzz, that's why you see so many young cats generate their buzz. You like, what happened to him? Because when stuff got rocky, they don't know how to tread the water and keep it moving.
Y'all learn how to surf, my nigga. You know what I mean? Gotta learn how to serve right that way.
But if you want, you build a, you know what I'm saying, a hotel and a gingerbread house the same way from the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, the way with social media, it gives you so much of a boost. Like when we was first starting, it was hard for us to get our music from North Philly to South Philly. But now you can put up a link in your music around the world, and I think people get spoiled. I think people just put stuff out, but they're not ready to put their stuff out.
And because they might have some good music, but I guess when those people actually contact them, they still might not be ready. They might have good music, then as soon as it blow up, they're like, oh shit, I don't know. Like you said, they don't know how to handle it.
Well, I mean, they don't know how to. They don't know how to make the transition from turning their buzz into generating revenue.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the natural progression. Like, this is the music business. You know what I'm saying? When you playing a rap game, then go ahead and stay in a rap game. When you want to get in a rap business, then you better know what's going on.
Exactly. You better lawyer up. Speaking of, the rap business, the Unchained, I see it got 30,000 plus downloads, with Kaza Cat, DJ Drama, you know what I mean, going in. How you feel about that? Like, how do you feel? Like, people like, damn, like, they just, it's still, like I said, it's still weird for you sitting here next to me, so it's like, me asking about your mixtape, but like I said, I know when you probably came home, you probably was like, is this shit real? Like, motherfuckers really fucking with Spade O still. Like, motherfuckers still could recite.
Nah, it's not just when I came home, I still get that feeling every day.
Every day?
Every day I get that feeling. Like, when I'm around people and they, like, genuinely, like, they show the love, it's like, it's still surreal for me, because I genuinely appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? It's not like no fake, false stuff with me. I genuinely appreciate it, man. It's like when people say, man, you got X amount of downloads, or you got this, like, those numbers don't mean nothing to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the feelings of bumping into people on the street and they're like, yo, I love the mixtape, that's better than the numbers to me.
It's the love.
Yeah, that's better than the numbers to me. Like, I don't really, you just gave me information I didn't know.
Yeah, I knew, because I'm on the internet every day. Like I said, I just check certain things, and I'm just like, you know what I mean?
Ever.
Busy. Yeah, 'cause I see when you first came home, you put up an Instagram, you put up something like, sorry if I'm not doing something, I just don't know how to work this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I took a picture with somebody, and next thing I know, somebody called me. It's like, yo, I see you at what's your name? That shit scared the hell out of me.
You're like,
how the hell you know I'm doing Instagram?
Social media.
So I was naive to that stuff. I was naive to. I'm still naive to how people manipulate it to make things seem a certain way. Like, I'll take a picture with someone, I may not even know their name, but then I'll see a post and they at me and say, me and such and such, me and Spade O got some work coming.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
Me and
I'm like,
Spade O working.
what you doing? Like,
you know what I'm saying? And that's the dudes that's working on your 43rd song for your new mixtape. You know?
And it's cool, but I mean, that's okay if you talk to me about that. We had that conversation.
Hey, Spade, take this pic real quick. They be like,
man.
Hashtag, putting all your hashtags and everything in it.
Speaking on Unchained, like, because I was listening to it Saturday.
Right.
You have a record on there with ALEP?
Yeah.
That shit was crazy.
You know what's crazy? That's the only rap I ever wrote in prison.
Word.
That's the only rap I ever wrote in prison.
You remember what year you wrote that?
I wrote that in, I think, 2004, before I was ready to go on trial. And it was like a 50-50 shot if I was going to win, lose, or get life in prison. You know what I mean? And I was looking out the window, and I was just mumbling that to myself. I was like, I'm so close, but yet so far I can see my freedom through these fences and bars. Like, I was looking at the back of CFCF, and you looking on streets that you was just walking on. And that's why I said I'm so close and I'm so far. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that's really like how that song. That's the only rhyme I ever wrote while I was in prison.
Spade was a deep man, ain't he?
That record was deep. If you ain't heard, that record was deep. That shit was crazy. I'm sitting there listening the whole time. I'm like, talking about, is it a chick?
Oh no, you talking about I Hate Her. You talking about I Hate Her. Yeah, I Hate Her is like, that was like a concept record, and I was like, when I listened to the beat, I said, man, maybe. Do I just go the way like rapping about a chick and just go that way, and then it was just like, nah, I'm gonna rap about my experience. You know what I mean? And it was just like prison, like I see prison so vividly. Like that's how I was able to describe it so vividly, like it was a woman, because I still remember it so vividly. Like I don't allow myself to forget it, because the minute you start forgetting it, you're going back. You know what I mean? So
never get too comfortable.
I don't allow myself to forget it.
So speaking of On Deck Entertainment, are you you said it's your company that you own, are you the only artist on there?
No, I got Quilly.
Oh, you got Quilly? Oh, okay.
I got Quilly underneath me, and I got some few other artists that I'm working with. You know what I'm saying, under the umbrella. At the end of the day, it's like They trying to make music, I'm trying to make history. These are the things that I'm trying to do. I see life different. You know what I'm saying?
Any offers yet that you can speak on?
I mean, you know, I'm sitting down and I'm listening, but at the end of the day, it's like my thing at this point in my career and in my life, like I want control over what I'm doing.
Okay, what you deserve.
And I mean, and to be totally honest, like the major record deal is like obsolete now. You know, I mean, you don't really need it. Like you still you put your music out, you get paid performances, you getting billing, you getting like, you know. You wouldn't even know Macklemore was he's an independent artist, like it's like, and he won a Grammy. So it's like you don't need the major record company no more, because to be totally honest, they're not really sure what they're doing. You know, all they're doing is signing artists who have their own thing established now. You know, they're not really taking chances. They're not breaking God. Like breaking artists is going.
Speaking of independent, I remember you had your first street album, Independence Day.
Yeah.
Classic joint. You know what I mean? Somebody brought it out. I can't remember what street Philly DJ was. I think he still was locked up at the time. Somebody brought it out. It was like the something. They brought out Independence Day. They just put like some DJ scratches on, you know, to show you love and everything. Right. You know. Yeah, I can't remember what year. It was probably like maybe 2010.
A lot of people making money on
it. The Independence Day reunion, blah blah blah. Threw a couple DJ scratches on there, some classic freestyles you did.
Them people kept my name alive. Yeah. They kept my you know, my name and alive. And they didn't let me die. They didn't let me.
We wasn't gonna let that happen, man. Cause I still had people like, "Who is Spade O? I don't know what you're talking about." But it's cause you born in the '90s, man.
I still get that.
You still get that?
You know, and the work I've been doing with Meek kind of let me transition to the young people. You know. Yeah. But I mean, it's still good. Like, you know, I never really did this. You know, to be totally honest, I'm uncomfortable with fame. Like, I like being a regular Joe. Like, I like sitting around and talking to people, and I like just being regular. If they don't know who I am, I don't tell them.
That's it. Deep brother right here, man. You wrote a book, Spade?
I'm working.
I can tell. I just really. It's demeanor, ain't it?
Somebody twisted my arm. Like,
this nigga demeanor.
No. This is how I am. Like, anybody who ever met me, like, I sit down with complete strangers and I had these conversations with them. You know what I mean? It's like, they really was like twisting my arm. Like, you need to write a book. Your story's interesting. And I said the same thing. I was like, who the hell want to read a story about me? Like, what?
Everybody. Like I said, I used to see you around the hood and everything. You know, but like I said, I was just a young boy. Right. I just like, yo, man, that's Spade O. That's Spade O. See, that's Spade O right there. Shut up, man. You don't know him. I'm like, yes, I do. You know what I mean? Instagram was popping. I'm like, Spade, take a picture. We about to work. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, like, when you first came and you got on Instagram, like, I followed you instantly. And, like, one thing I noticed that you constantly in, like, some Belargo. Yeah. Like, are you a model?
No, I'm not a model, but you know, that's you know, that's my folks. So
okay.
Like, I always try to support people here. Like, I always try to support people here.
That clothing line everywhere. Yeah. Everybody.
No. I'm gonna really, you know, I'm gonna help it get further than what it is. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, it's good, man. I feel like that's one thing that was like a breath of fresh air to me here. It was so much entrepreneurial spirit when I came home. Like, when I left, it wasn't like all this clothing lines and shows and, you know, it wasn't like, it's so much energy here now, and it's just like people say, well, ain't nothing here, and I'm like, nigga, what you talking about? Everything it's all here. Like, we not utilizing what's here. Like, everything is here. Everything you need is here. Everything that's in New York City is here. Like,
I hate when people be like, oh, I gotta get out of Philly. I'm a patriotic boy. I love everything about Philly. I just hate when people, I gotta get out of Philly and do this. You're gonna go to New York and LA and still gonna get treated the same way. Unless you're riding their way. I mean, that's what I think. You know.
Nah, I mean, that's like the spirit, man. Ain't, you know, the spirit of the city, man, ain't here like it used to be. Like, before I went away, like, this city had a lot of energy, man. Like, the rap scene was popping. AI was here playing ball. Eagles was doing it. Like, it was just a lot of energy in the city. Like, the club
early
scene.
2000s.
Yeah, the club scene. It was just like everything. Now it's like, you go Saturday nights, you in the house at 9 o'clock. Like, I'm going to the house. Like the energy here is not here. Like, it's like you hard pressed to find good places to even go and hang out. And it was like, you used to have too many options. Like, everything should be everywhere.
I think that people just need, you know, someone to believe in or something to believe in. Because a lot of people, sometimes they might get intimidated to be that actual person, you know, to give the people the energy. A lot of people always want to see what somebody else is going to do first, which I hate. Like,
because people afraid to fail. You know, I mean, one thing true to for certain, man, you know, whether I make it or miss it, I'm gonna take the shot. You know what I mean?
Like, that's just how, if it worked, thank you. If it didn't work, I tried.
I took a pop. I took a shot.
Because you never do it, the answer's still gonna be no, and the result's still gonna be 0. So you correct me.
You know, I mean, you know, I might have a couple second thoughts, but I never had no regrets. You know what I mean? I might have a second thought, not no regrets.
Can we get some bars?
You always gonna get bars.
That's all I want right there. Let's get some bars. Make sure I stay in the shot while you got these bars. Cause me and Spade about to work.
This is the
No, I'm lying. We ain't about to work. You know what I mean? But go Spade, do you think, man? I'm gonna slide on out, man. Let you get space. Let you get comfortable.
Let you breathe fire.
My life's an open book. I'll let you read every chapter. It's like an epic movie, no need for an actor. Define all the factors, my trials, my errors. Oh well, it's time to make mistakes like mascara. I can see it all clearer, a cold heart and a cold soul, a naive mind, but that changed when my man died. Who could believe I'd be the best by a landslide and I'd be on the beach in Hawaii getting a hand job. But this the real world, it ain't that MTV shit. I make the team bet on some MVP shit. It's never no me shit, it's all about us. If I'm loyal to a fault, well fuck it, that's what's up. People wonder what I touch, but I ain't reaching, or trying to even clutch something I ain't seeking. And I ain't leaking, and my word is my bond. If they say twice as nice, then third is a charm. My name branded on the third of my arm is no question. I view my hardships as a blessing. It's like a life lesson, no time for no stressing. Shit, I can make the earth stop if time stood still. Y'all want more bars?
See why I want to rap like this, nigga?
I want more. I'm saying I want more. I'm saying
Something small.
just a little something light.
Something heavy, but light. If that makes sense. It don't, but just do you.
Give us that one Joe Frazier hook.
My mama said anything I want, I can have it. So when they see with tunnel vision, my views are panoramic. The truth sometimes is way stranger than fiction. It's 12 steps for a hustler. The game's an addiction. You wouldn't believe the shit that I seen. I mean, I seen it myself and don't believe it myself. I mean, I'm like a rose that rose through the concrete. Hearing me rap is like hearing Farrakhan speak. Powerful words let rains. I shower you nerds. Fuck what you niggas heard. I got powder to serve. And you dudes can't even touch this off, so you quick to act rough to get your top plucked off. And these niggas got their right hand still out their left pocket. They left hand, they got their thumb in their ass. Procrastinating on these streets to have fun with you ass. Chew you up and spit you out and be done with your ass. Laugh now, cry later. Picture me rolling. My flow's platinum, nigga. Picture me golden. I'm holding on to my respect. In the words of Keith Sweat, I make it last forever.
Hey, get that Unchained and buy the book that he's in the work, that he's in the process of writing right now.
Spade O.
Deep brother right here, man.
Thanks for having me.
Hey man, thank you, man. Like I say, man, you know I'm a fan. I was hyped to do this interview.
Thanks for having me on the block, man.
No
I ain't been on the
problem.
block in a long time.